What's up, guys? Olivia JK. What's up, Max Nation? Normally I've been making videos for the Max and the X Max, but today I'm going to make a video about the Mini E Revo, one of my favorite trucks. But one of my favorite trucks to drive, but one of the most frustrating right out of the box. Why? I'm going to tell you why. So if you're thinking about buying a Mini E Revo, here's what you really need to know about the truck before you do, because the truck is not cheap. It's a $300 truck. Right out of the box, okay, right out of the box, you have to upgrade the drive shafts to steel drive shafts. Okay, you can drive it with the plastic ones, but every time you hit a jump or anything like that, the drive shaft, where the pins are, the drive shaft is going to pop loose, and then you're going to have, and it doesn't pop right back in. No, you have to take the whole truck apart. Basically, you have to take the whole front end apart just to snap them back in. It's very frustrating. And every time you snap them back in, they get a little bit less loose, a little bit less, or a little bit less snug, a little bit looser, to where they just pop out all the time, to the point where I couldn't even drive it. So I spent the $60 on the steel drive shafts, and they're kind of a pain in the butt to put in. You have to take the differential out and change them on there. They don't just slip on the end. Fine, that's cool. Next thing was the arms. Okay, the stock arms. If you hit anything, sometimes you don't even have to hit anything. And they just break right off. So I got the RPM arms, and those were, I don't know, $30 a set, I think. So another $60. So that's over $120 right out of the box. We're at $420. Fine. So I know you can run the 2S or the 3S batteries in here. So I got the 2S. They run good, but it's a little low on power, but great on runtime. So I got the 2S. They run good, but the only thing is, when you're in the air, you can't do you don't have a lot of control, because you don't really have the power to to throttle up and down. So you don't have a lot of control. Just put it like that. So I ordered the 3S batteries. First 3S pack strips my gears. I'm like, all right, maybe the gears were worn down, even though the truck was only like a week old. So I leave it sit for a week, and I get another differential. I put it in there. Less than a pack through the 3S, another 3S, boom, gears are shot. Now here's my problem. This is a 3S truck, right? So I'm not asking for it to perform any better than what it's supposed to out of the box. All I'm asking is that it do what it's supposed to. I paid $300 for this truck, $120 in upgrades just to make it run. Now I'm out $30 for a gear, plus I have 2 3S batteries I can't even run. So that's another $120. So right out of the box, $220, $240 over market value. Okay, over what I could buy it in the store just to attempt to run it. And now I put it in there. I put the new gear in again. I got a little track going on back here. Starting to build a track. Put the gear in. Oh, I gotta switch the battery. So half a pack through, I wasn't even 2 minutes into runtime of the first 3S battery, after spending an hour fixing it last night, and it's already, okay, it's already grinding. Hey, already. Now it still runs, but soon that gear is not going to be any good. Oh, whoa. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love this truck, and I really like how it runs, how it drives. What I don't like is that it doesn't perform the way it's supposed to, even right out of the box. It doesn't. Straight out of the box, I had to put $100 into it just to get it to even do little jumps. Otherwise, the drive shaft, you hear them, it's getting worse. So if you're going to buy this truck, you got to know this thing drives cool. This truck is cool. With a 3S battery in it, this thing flies. It's only got a 2S in there right now. But with a 3S in there, it flies. And it handles really well in the air and on the ground. The problem is right out of the box, you have to get the steel drive shaft, or you can't jump. If you're going to get this truck and you don't plan on jumping, then all right, fine, it's a great truck. But if you plan on doing any jumping beyond like 1 foot, like seriously 1 foot, you're gonna pop the drive shafts loose to the point where they're not gonna stay on anymore, and you're just gonna have to keep doing it. So $60 upgrade was worth it, and it's not that much money. But I'm more concerned about the 3S batteries and how you can't run them now because, and this is only a 2S in here, the 3S has already stripped the gear. What?
Dad.
What?
Oh, yeah, I'll put it on.
I don't know.
I just think
What?
I should get that.
Yeah, I said I'll get one a little bit. I know that the gear in there is slipping and it's just being chipped away. So what I did, I saw some videos where they said, oh, the reason your gear is stripping is because the housing is separating, the bulkhead. And I'm like, okay. So what I did was when I put a fresh gear in there, I super glued it together. Now it's locked together. It won't come apart. So that's not it. It's not because the housing is separating. It's just the gears are just cheap. They either need bigger gears, better gears, or a different bulkhead design, because they didn't last a half a pack. Granted, it's still running, but I know the gears are no good. So if you're thinking about buying a Mini E Revo, which it is a cool truck, I would say you have to be prepared to spend $60 on the drive shafts right out of the box, or the truck's just not going to run. And then you have to consider if you're going to run 3S packs, which the truck is built to do. That's what pisses me off, is that it's a 3S truck right out of the box and it won't run a 3S battery. You'll just shred the gears in one run. You'll be done. You'll be buying another gear. So if you're going to buy the Mini E Revo, you might want to think about the fact that you have to put like $150 into it, okay, just to even get it operational, and then you still can't run the 3S pack. All right, that's all I have to say, really. Thanks for like and subscribe, or thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.